Good morning, happy Friday. Today I briefly want to talk about self-entitlement and a couple of features or characteristics of a person who believes they are self-entitled. Basically, self-entitlement, in one dictionary, this more strict definition would be someone who believes that they are deserving of something without having really earned it or given proof of having earned it, if that makes sense. So one characteristic is that these people are convinced that their priorities or what they want are a priority, and they have little compassion or empathy when others are going through a difficult time. Sometimes they don't spend much time maybe consoling them or at least supporting them on an emotional level, or it could be really any level. And when it's time for them to experience some struggles or hardships or challenges, they try to convince you that what they need and what they want are more important than anything else, whether it is an exaggeration of a desire that they need or something. So it doesn't have to be an exact emergency, if that makes sense. A self-entitled person, a second characteristic is that it's difficult to compromise with them. They want what they want, and they might go underground for a little bit, and then they emerge again with same stories, same situation to try and convince you of what it is that they want and what they need must be done. And sometimes this may come in a form of manipulation or trying to manipulate or threaten you. So they're not easy to compromise with. So they're not team players as well. They also set unrealistic expectations, mostly due for the fact that they feel that they deserve something, right? So we've already talked about that if it's difficult to compromise them when they demand or want something, definitely they have these unrealistic expectations. They expect you to deliver when you may not be able to or don't want to, simply because it might not be appropriate or for whatever other reasons. They also think that they're better than other people. Many times they feel themselves superior to their colleagues, peers, spouses, friends. They have a self-absorbed, overinflated sense of self and gifts and talents. Not saying that someone who is self-entitled is not intelligent or doesn't make a lot of money, and none of these things. Sometimes it could be very well an extremely accomplished individual. But that still doesn't cut out the fact that they believe that they're self-entitled. And then they create drama, unnecessary drama, mostly because of the other characteristics. I mean, if you're not able to compromise and people are giving you solutions, and with every solution you negate, dismiss, or give reasons why you can't execute that or what have you, then definitely that creates drama. And so this is another thing. So, it's important to realize that. I mean, drama is very, I like to say it's kind of like an addiction, right? I mean, we've all kind of been there, right? When we're struggling or having problems and we're not completely there, we have a tendency to call our friends or to talk to our family and so forth. I mean, it is a pretty self-absorbed time, and some of that is logical and it's acceptable and it's appropriate. And then after a while, it's important to find resources to give you the solutions to whatever's causing you emotional pain or whatever kind of pain. I already talked about manipulation. This is a huge characteristic. They also crave for, the self-entitled person really believes that they need validation, praise, admiration from all people. And so that's definitely a big one. And it can get tiring if you're a more emotionally intelligent person and you don't necessarily need constant compliments or praising, to have to meet the needs of someone who is needy in this way. I've met quite a few, and it's, I just don't even go there. I mean, I know the game that's being played, and I'm not going to feed that pattern. And then another characteristic is that they don't always think that the rules apply to them. Policies, procedures, rules, disciplines, concepts, they feel that they're above that, because remember, they feel superior to everybody else, or for the most part. It would take a real alpha female or alpha male above them for them to really respect another person. And I'm generally speaking, for the self-entitled person, the person that they respect has to really be extra special for them to respect them. And so they're argumentative. Here's another feature or characteristic. And the list goes on. So I just wanted to share with you why self-entitlement, for most of us who don't feel self-entitled, really can be irritating. And it's a good opportunity to tap on this, right? We have a growth for the rest of us. We can really grow from this and definitely not feed the pattern of these people. It behooves us as well to ask ourselves if this individual who's self-entitled does not grow or change, if it's worth spending extra quality time with them. Take care.